Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be doing a 2-month review of my 2021 Tesla Model 3 and basically just tell you what I think about this Tesla Model 3. Is it really worth it? Is it fun? And what's it like to own one of these Tesla Model 3s? And I will be talking about the things that I added to it. As you guys see, I did actually add the mirror covers. I added the headlight tint, and I did tint the front windshield. It does look very dark on the video, but in person it's actually not that dark. And I will be talking about the white seats because I do have the white seats on this Tesla Model 3. They are a $1,000 option and I think they are worth it, and I will show you how to clean those seats and basically maintain them because it's actually super easy to do, and I'll exactly show you what you should use to clean those white seats. So here is my Tesla, and as you guys see, I did add a good amount of things to this Model 3. The windshield by itself just makes this car look so much better, and as I mentioned, the windshield does look so dark in the video, but in person it's actually very good. I added the tinted I did add some tint on the headlights. They did not come out perfect. There is a good amount of bubbles inside of those headlights, and I did lose a little bit of light at night, or the brightness of the lights at night aren't as good as they used to be before the tint, but honestly I got used to it and it's no big deal to me right now. But definitely you will be able to tell that the brightness of the headlights are a little bit dimmer after the tints. And I did add the mirror covers. I think those mirror covers look very nice on this Tesla Model 3. And I did add the Tesla emblem in the front. I might actually remove the red and remove the original Tesla emblem or logo on the front, because I think it would just give it a really nice clean look. In the bottom I did add the tint on the fog lights. And something that I noticed owning this car for 2 months now is, since Teslas actually do not have a grill, you could see a good amount of bugs right here in the front. I literally cleaned my car 2 days ago and there is just a ton of bugs, but it is the summertime, so this is expected. So the best way to actually keep those bugs away, or to clean those bugs easier, is to get ceramic coat or to get a 3M film or like clear bra. That would help a lot. And you could see a little bit of bubbles right here inside of the headlights, but honestly you can't even see those from far away. And I did actually remove the rim covers, and the car looks much better without those rim covers. A lot of people actually do not know that you could remove the covers, and they do actually decrease the range by 10%, but I think it is worth the look. And I might add some spacers to my car because I want the wheels to stick out a tiny bit, just to give it that nice aggressive stance. And I did add the mud guards, and they were actually my first mod on this Tesla Model 3. Without them, this whole bumper will be actually black. It will be so dirty, and I would honestly recommend getting them. I did get some aftermarket taillights, and they did change the way how this Tesla Model 3 look like. When they're on, they look amazing, and when they're off, they're nice and black, and they just look so nice. I did add a spoiler, and I think this is the best spoiler on the Model 3, and I think it was like 80 bucks or 90 bucks. I did tint the car, of course, and I do have window visors. I haven't seen any Tesla Model 3 with window visors. They are very nice and small, and they doesn't even look like that this Tesla has window visors. Alright, so I just turned on the lights so you guys could see the way how those aftermarket taillights look like. I definitely recommend those taillights. They look super nice. And adding the spoiler, adding the tints, it changes the way how this Model 3 looks like. Overall, I think Tesla did a great job with the Model 3. It does feel a little bit smaller coming from a Honda Accord, but honestly, it's nice, comfortable, quick. 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. You could buy a $2,000 software update and it will drop the 0 to 60 from 4.2 seconds to 3.7, which is insane. But yeah, seriously, overall, I haven't had any issues with this car so far. I did install a 240 volt outlet right there. That's how I charge my Tesla, and it charges about 34 miles per hour. And yeah, I haven't had any issues with this Tesla Model 3 so far, so I love everything about this Model 3. I did get it for $46,000. Adding the white seats, it was a $1,000 option, so $47,000, which wasn't that bad if you compare it to the other German competitors with options and heated seats, heated steering wheel, and all these kind of stuff. They do go up there, so the price on this one was pretty good. It does have automatic lift gate, it has a frunk in the front, and it just has a ton of things. So here is the interior of this Tesla Model 3. No issues, no rattles, and fit and finish is amazing inside and out. There is no panel gaps for 2021. Tesla paid attention, and there is no panel gaps on my Tesla Model 3. This is nice and soft. This is nice and soft, very easy to clean. The seats are very easy to clean, and overall, it's a nice car. The size is a little bit on the smaller side. If you have a Honda Civic, a Sentra, a Corolla, it does feel more like that size. If you have an Accord or a Camry, definitely you're going to miss the size, especially the back seats. The back seats in this Tesla Model 3 are not the biggest. If you have taller friends, then definitely it's not going to be comfortable for them. But fit and finish is amazing. I really like the design. Nice and simple, but it's something that you could get used to in like maybe a week. So love it. And this is the updated middle console. I did add the ambient lighting right here on the middle console. I did actually have another ambient lighting right here where the vents are, but I did it kept falling off, so I just removed them. Overall, car looks amazing. Back seats are not the spacious, the biggest, and I did actually have a shade on the roof, but I did remove it. Sometimes it's nice to be able to see the trees outside. It's probably really hard for you guys to see, but in person I could actually see the trees outside. So it's really nice to be able to see the trees, the sky, but if it gets really hot, then I'm definitely putting that shade back. And it does have frameless mirror. But let me go ahead and jump in the back and show you the back of this Model 3. So I want to talk about the back seats because I did have a few of my friends sit in the back and they weren't comfortable in the back. So they did actually mention that the legroom in this Model 3 is not the best, and the headroom, if you're a taller person, definitely your head is going to brush, or your hair is going to brush on the glass. And something that I actually noticed as well is the back of the seats. I really wish they were reclined a little bit because they are actually very straight, and I'm just not a big fan of that. But I'm happy that there is 2 USB-Cs right underneath the AC vents. I think the legroom is not too bad, but the headroom and the back are not that bad, not the best. But other than that, it's a great car. Love everything about it. Nice and quick. And I've noticed a lot of people actually do look. So this car does break necks, and overall, it's a nice, fun, sporty car to drive. And definitely with the things I added to it, I think they are nice, but not too much. But yeah. That's the only complaint about this Tesla Model 3, and the range is good, 350, and I'll actually talk about the range in a little bit after I actually finish talking about the white seats. So here is the white leather seats. They are very nice, and I think having white seats in a Tesla is the way to go. They are vegan leather seats, and they are very easy to clean. I always do clean my my seat. The passenger, I don't clean it as much, and if you guys look at the side of the seat, there's a good amount of blackness, and to be able to get rid of that, I'll go ahead and show you how to basically get rid of that. And I do actually have a few black spots on the passenger seat, so I'll show you that as well and how to clean it. But let me show you what I use to clean the those white seats. So that's what I use for cleaning the white seats, and I've been using this for about a month, and seriously, this is the best thing ever. I did use other things and they weren't as good, but rubbing alcohol is the way to go. And I did have the car for 2 months, but I started cleaning the white seats a month after me owning the car. And this one is 70% rubbing alcohol, and this bottle, this is what I use to spray on the seats or on the microfiber towel and then wipe down. I did actually fill this bottle half water and half rubbing alcohol from this. So half water and half of the rubbing alcohol, and this thing works amazing. The easiest way to clean the seats. This cost me like, I don't know, almost $3 or $2 from CVS. Super cheap, and it works amazing. But let me go ahead and show you how it works and show you how easy this makes those black spots get removed from the seats. So on the passenger side, there are going to be a good amount of black spots. I'm not exactly sure what's that from, but the leather itself is nice and soft, very easy to clean, and the seats are super comfortable. Those are the most comfortable seats I ever sat in. If you guys haven't sat in Tesla's seats before, I would honestly recommend doing so, because those seats are the most comfortable seats I ever sat in. And if you guys are curious, should I spray the seat directly, or should I use the microfiber towel, like basically spray the microfiber towel and then rub it? You can honestly do both, but I noticed that spraying down the seat, it basically works a little bit better, but you could do either, it doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and spray the seat down. 2 sprays, 3 sprays, that should do it. And if you guys are actually if you want the black spots to go away easier, or to basically get rid of them faster, I would spray it down, and then I would recommend waiting a few seconds, then wiping down the seats. And just like that, there is nothing. So a few more tries, or maybe if I actually press down on the microfiber towel a little bit harder, then I could get rid of that black spot right there. But I'll go ahead and clean the whole seat and then get back to you guys. And just like that, the seats are very clean. And let's go ahead and zoom into that spot. There is really nothing here, so it does work great. And as I told you guys, I've been using this for the past month, and this is the best thing that worked for those vegan leather seats. Remember guys, I showed you the blackness right here on the side of the seat. This is the driver's seat, and this is how I get in and out of the car. So there is a good amount of basically rubbing here, and from my jeans, from whatever I'm wearing. So there's more blackness spots right here than the other side. So let's go ahead and get rid of them. And to do that, we're gonna go ahead and use the rubbing alcohol mixed with water. As I said, this works great. Just go ahead and spray down. You could wait if you want to, or you could just start rubbing. But since this is the edge of the seat, I really want the alcohol to kind of like sink in or sit there for a few seconds, and then I'll wipe it down. All right, let's go ahead and wipe the seat down. Alright, so I just finished cleaning the side of the seat, and as I said, if you guys leave the rubbing alcohol for about 30-40 seconds and then wipe it down, it's going to be much better. But I did actually go over it with the microfiber towel good amount of times to be able to get rid of that blackness on the side of the seat. And the other side, as I said, it's not as bad as this one, because that's how I get in and out of the car. And overall, the seat looks pretty good. But I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down. And if you guys would like to have better results, I would say actually do this probably twice to see better results if your seats are very black. Before I end this video, I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about the cost of me charging my Tesla Model 3 at home, and I want to talk about the estimated range. For the estimated range that Tesla said that this Model 3 will get, they did say it's about 350 to 353, I think. And I'm not getting that because I do actually have a lot of fun with this car, so I'm definitely not getting 350, and plus you have to charge up to 80%. You can't charge 100% because it's not good for the battery on the long run. And the second thing is, of course, the price, because a lot of people are curious about how much does it cost to charge a Tesla. So it usually costs me anywhere between $11 to $13. That's if I plug it in when it has 70-80 miles left, and I charge it all the way up to about 80% to 90%, so about 300 miles to 320. 100% is about 350. So it cost me about $12-13. But if I actually go all the way down, one time I think I went down to 30 or 40 miles, and I charged it all the way up to 350 because I did actually take it on a road trip, so I wanted more range. So that was, I think, almost $15, and I'm actually tracking everything using the Opti app, I think. OptiWatt, that's what is it called. So that's how I track how much it costs to charge my Tesla Model 3. So it is kind of expensive, but I do live in Connecticut, so electricity prices are very expensive here. But I'm pretty sure if you live down south, then probably it's going to be super cheap. I know people charge those their Teslas for about $4, $5, $6, which is very nice. But $12, $13, $14, it's much better than my Honda. I used to fill it up for about $35 to $40, so I'm saving a ton of money just charging my Tesla at home, and I don't go to gas stations anymore. So this is the best thing about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-month review of my Tesla Model 3, and overall I really love this car, and it's such an amazing car. I have so much fun with it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.